This tool I'm about to show you provides information about precipitation falling in between the monitoring areas. Unlike the other tools where they show rain measured at, say, CoCoRaHS or airports, this one's based off of the National Weather Service weather radars, which scan over the landscape and to look for rain. So this one is found at water.weather.gov/precip. So it's water.weather.gov/precip. And when you go on this page, you'll be prompted with a map of the whole country. And what you want to do is go below the map, and there's an area that says number 3 locations. And let's first look at the National Weather Service weather forecast offices, and that's the NWS WFOs. So click on that button and it'll change the options there. So then go down to the El Paso office and click on that, and the map will automatically update. And this is a great map. However, I like to put in counties, so you can click on counties and you can actually add in highways and city locations as well. So this is a map of precipitation falling in the one day, and it's on the time frame here. It tells you which day it is. So this one is for this for today, and it's updated in the morning, so it's the 24 hours prior to this morning. So if I want to look at say like the last 7 days, I'll click on there and it'll show you the accumulated observed precipitation over the National Weather Service office in El Paso for the last 7 days. You can then choose last 14 days, and as you see the scale changes here, that goes, you can see some areas that have on the order of maybe 5 inches of rain over the last 14 days. If you click on 30 days, you can see some areas have more than 10 inches of rain, particularly over in the Sacramento mountain areas, just out east of Cloudcroft. So the nice thing about this website, it actually, you can look at percent of normal as well. So in the second area here, it says number 2 product. Right now we're showing the observed precipitation, but you can also pick on what is the normal precipitation during that period, so the last 30 days. And you can also look at percent of normal. So this is showing percent actually departure from normal. So this is, if you subtract the current from the normal, this is what this map would look like. And then the next one is percent of normal. So that goes from 0 to more than, say, 400 or 500% of normal, and particularly in those areas where it had received a lot of rain. So this is a great tool. You can look at various time scales. You can look at, say, last 60 days, percent of normal, last 90 days, and you can go year to date, and you can compare the areas from starting in January to the current date. What areas are below or above the actual long-term average. The areas that are in the warm colors from red to orange to yellow are below average, and then the colors that are cool from purple all the way to green, they are above average. So you can see much of Doñana County is in the above average, with a few areas that are below. And over here, and if you go more toward the west of us, in Luna County, particular areas that are above normal or over on the east side. But as you go toward the west side, and then continuing on to the southern Grant and Hidalgo counties, it's below normal for the year. So if you want to go north, you can just click on states, and you can click on New Mexico if you want to look at the whole state. Find New Mexico here. There you go, and that shows the year-to-date percent of normal. So you can see there's been a few areas that has received a lot of rain, and then just outside of that is below normal. And if you want to look at, say, the Albuquerque forecast office, you click on NWS WFOs in the Albuquerque, which shows, it updates that and shows you northern New Mexico. So this is a good tool, and you can even change units. The default is English. You can also choose metric. So, and you can also go back in time and pick a particular day, and then you can go from, it starts all the way back to 2005 and goes to the present. So you want to look at what was the precipitation falling in January 15th of this year. And as you can see, there was only precipitation falling in like Oklahoma, and there was nothing falling in New Mexico. So you can explore. You can look at particular months, like how much rain has fallen in January of 2014 compared to, say, July. There's very big differences in precipitation. So this is a great tool to explore and to look at areas that have, if you want to know how much precipitation is falling in the past compared to now, you can use this tool and have a lot of fun with it.